How are things going on YouTube? This is Hayden, and in this show, we'll be talking about XRP, which we need to do, the SP 500, Ethereum, Bitcoin, and Solana. Hey guys, it was pretty crazy that on a Sunday, XRP went through levels that I don't think any of us thought we'd see. We talked about how we were noticing a new pattern in the way this worked. I am not able to recall where it was. It looked like what we just drew. These are the new technical patterns we talked about in yesterday's episode, like this new finding of an ascending triangle. We weren't sure which way we were going to break. I did say that these ascending triangles could break down in a bearish way, but I also said that how we enter these movements is generally how we leave them. And the way we left isn't too much of a surprise since we came in with such a huge amount of traffic. There was no right or wrong answer, like I was split down the middle on whether we should break up or not. The real and easiest answer was to wait for proof. This is because we were keeping an eye on it on the hourly charts, and you can watch the video we made yesterday where we talked about XRP and the chance of a new breakout happening soon. I also said that XRP has been constantly making these new technical trends that make it very easy to trade on. The easy answer is here we are with a lovely floor and roof. Just as we get excited about this, the time to buy is when we confirm closure above or below support or resistance. It was clear that we had that proof right here on the hourly, and that was our chance to all buy in. Okay, now we're going off the charts, and we hit a ceiling at about $2.49, which is crazy and, to be honest, unbelievable. I didn't think we'd get this high. This is the highest and second highest level of XRP that it has ever been. It is still not at all-time highs. The first time was in 2018 or 2017, and now we're pretty much making history all over again. This is pretty clear now. Anyone who had doubts is probably pretty shocked that we went from permeable to the roof. And if we go back to where we confirmed the breakup, XRP is now up 321%, which is 1, 2, and 3. This has been going on for 3.5 weeks, which is almost a month. We've grown by more than 300%. This cryptocurrency has been around for a long time, since 2017. If not before, we could go all the way back to somewhere in 2017. It's been a while now. It has been around for a while now, so now it's just a matter of watching and seeing. The truth is clear as day. We say it over and over, but it's so clear when the markets break, so it shouldn't be a surprise. It's not, rude. It's not crazy. Whoa, no one ever thought this would happen. Cryptocurrencies have a history of going through cycles every 4 years. A breakout is something we usually see, and the fact that we're seeing it now is no accident. It wasn't until 2017, 4 years later, in 2021, that the first breakout happened almost 4 years later in 2025. It will be 2025 in less than a month. Can't you see? Since everything seems to happen every 4 years, this shouldn't be a surprise. The market is going down, and guess what? In 4 years, there will be another one. So people who are buying in now out of fear of missing out are being stupid. Hold on until the markets calm down. There's no doubt that we'll be going back down soon, and you don't want to be on the wrong side of this drop because it will fix itself very quickly. It does give us chances because we can now short cryptocurrencies, which we couldn't do in 2017. As promised, we'll go into more depth later in the video. For now, hit the like button, turn on post notifications, and subscribe. Now, let's watch the video. Before we get into the technical analysis, guys, I want to remind you that BidFi is holding a trade competition. As I said before, I'm really excited about it because there is a lot of important news. The crazy thing is that this trade contest only lasts 19 days. It's been around for 1 month. It's crazy that in just 11 days, the prize pool has grown to almost $6,000. It began with a $1,000 prize pool 11 days ago and was at a $4,900 prize pool yesterday. The prize pool has grown to $5,900 now. Even crazier is that we have new people on the team now. First thing in the morning, we check to see who is in charge and who is going to be there. And Tommy was number 1 at first. He might have been number 2, but he was definitely number 1 at first. He is now back in number. 2 people have made huge progress, which is pretty amazing to see. They are now in 4th place. Jay Porter is still ahead, and there's a big gap between them. But anything could happen. The people who have been able to trade this are crazy. In the last 11 days, $50 million worth of trades have taken place. In this case, that is totally unbelievable. Also, my favorite part is the part that says, for those who may be starting to feel a little discouraged or whatever that word is, just a little like, in fact, I don't see any reason to join since I will never trade this much. That might be right too. However, the cool thing about this is that BidFi has set up the price pool in a way that makes it possible for almost anyone to join, which is superb. It's clear that most of it will go to the top 5 people here, since 80% of the price pool will go to those 5 people. Here's where you can see the spread. But 20% of the price pool will be given to 5 traders whose trades are worth more than $100. In other words, $10 borrowed, you can get in here for 10x or just $100. Putting that much money into one trade will get you in to possibly win. It's likely to be 5%, which is still a lot minus 5% of $6,000 so far. As there are still 19 days to go, the prize pool is clearly going to be much bigger than $10,000, if not closer to $20,000. Make sure to write it down in the text below. It's simple and free to join. Even for people who have already signed up for BidFi, whether it was months or years ago, you can still join in on this. I really think you should use that to your benefit. There are others who are getting into the technical research here. Wow, this is really cool. It's amazing how XRP has kept proving everyone wrong here. Funny, but I'm getting calls from people I haven't talked to in years or months. They asked, did you see XRP? I've seen XRP, of course, for 4 years. We've talked about it every day, but you're just now getting excited about it. So it's really amazing. Like a few years ago was the right time to buy in. Even like a few months ago, the most recent time XRP was worth 50 cents was November 9th. A few months before that, in October, it was 51 cents. That's just the end of October. We've only been here for 2 months, but already there have been huge turnouts, explosions, and protests to the upside from the beginning to the present, even though I am sure we will make things right. You're crazy if you think we're only going to keep going up. You don't give in to your wants. This is possibly getting close to the end of FOMO. We might also reach all-time highs or reach a peak at $3.26 and then go back down. At this point, anything is possible. We have no idea when the top will be. As a point of reference, we can look at the weekly charts and count how many weeks have passed since the last blast. There were 1, 2, 3, and 4. You can see that the market has been one that we've had 2, 3, and now we might be on the 4th one. This week might be the last time we see any big runs to the top. It's likely to happen. We could go all the way up to all-time highs or even higher, but then the market will likely fix itself. As the saying goes, what goes up must come down, and there will be huge chances to sell short. That's pretty much what I'm waiting for. As you can see, we totally dumped and crashed right after XRP's crazy rise. This has happened with all of these cryptocurrencies pretty much every time. 200%, 300%, 400%, and then we crash at 90%, and then we crash at 90%. The best part is that you can expect big drops. Cryptocurrencies and XRP have been quiet for months, but guess what? It will be a slow and steady drop after this big vertical run up. We rally up. That's a huge chance to go long or short. Oh no, a big short, then a rally up, rally down, rally up, rally down, and so on. Each of these movements is volume, which means we can short every trade and make money. Of these swings, crypto trade is only dull when it stays the same. If things keep going up like this, though, it will be another year of straight up gains. You can watch movies from months ago to see what I've been calling this. I said the end of 2024 to the beginning of 2025. You can quote me on that. The videos are easy to find. I told you that these runs would happen, and they did. There's nothing unusual about it. The numbers and everything else showed that. Cutting something in half works that way. We said it would be a late bloomer this year, and now we're seeing that market go through the roof. It has once again shown that this is true, which is truly amazing. That's why I want you to pay attention to these markets. I think we can find a new technical trend here. Now, this might be making another spiral or something like that. There's resistance here. A bull flag could be the beginning of a new spiral that goes down. This could clearly lead to another rise in prices. But if this really does form what it looks like it is, I would expect to see some stabilization. The price is likely to correct to the downside, and then there will be some really amazing runs. We might be getting stronger or setting ourselves up for even more hype. This is so incredibly amazing. We've been making all of these deals on BitFi. For those who don't know, BitFi has been around for months or years and lets you trade with xrp. We've been taking advantage of all of these breaks because BitFi lets you long short trade with leverage and set stop losses. We have market orders, stop limit orders, trailing stop losses, take profits, and a reward center with new user perks and a demo trading account. The best part is that you can withdraw all of your trading gains, including any bonus money you earn. To do this, click on this link, or if we're using Bitcoin, click on the bonus wallet link. This means that you can take out and use any money you make. You can get all of these perks and these extra cryptos. For new players, there's a $100 bonus, and after that, you can get up to $8,000, which I guess is crazy for some whales. It's all there. I don't know who will do that. You can get a lot of free coin. You can use their demo trading account to get better at investing. Learn how to use the platform and practice your skills with $50,000 in fake money before you start using the bonus money you won. That being said, it's pretty cool. It was said that these protests would happen. We're still coming together. It's not a surprise. There is nothing here that should surprise anyone. And the prices of these other cryptocurrencies are beginning to fall. That's crazy because XRP came out late, but Solana and these other cryptocurrencies are already falling. We'll see if we can turn this comeback around. But